What up? This your boy King Down 225 coming at you with another reactionary video. So hit that like and subscribe and become part of the kingdom. Life lessons out here, young men. This for you. With the world constantly trying to villainize men, you know they been villainizing young black men and black men forever. And victimizing females. They don't want to believe that this type of shit happened, this level of craziness. Like ABC Youth goes both ways. Men get ABCUs too. You know, women get physical with men all the time. But we are in a proper society. A man is never supposed to put hands on a woman. So what the fuck is a man supposed to do? Young ladies out there, I want you to think about your fathers, your sons, your brothers. I know the world hates men. Well, I want you to empathize with a male that you love and care about, and him having to deal with this type of shit in the world. And what can he do? I mean, some sisters out there, especially in the hood, they gonna go handle this for their big bro or their little bro. You know what I'm saying? But for the rest of the world, what is a man supposed to do? A lot of people gonna look at this video like, I did this, I did that. Man, you put your hands on this woman, and your ass is gonna, it ain't gonna make the situation better. It's gonna make it worse for you, the man. Violation is back to prison for her. Back though? Really? Back. Okay. Guy's ex-girlfriend gets out of jail, then destroy his home and everything in it. Man, this is relatively a long video. 3 minutes of this lady just being a crazy motherfucker.
Watch my brother's ex-girlfriend destroy his home after the...
When I first saw it, I'm like, wow, motherfucker, just watch it. Record. Say, bro, I'm telling you, sometimes that's the only thing you can do is get evidence. Stand there and just let it happen. She got a weapon in her hand. I know if I approach her, anything, any movement I do, if I yell at her, it's gonna deem as I'm being aggressive. Cause you're a man. This the world teaches me. You supposed to just take this type of shit. Like expose this ugliness into society that really be going down in these relationships with them cameras.
They break up.
Watch my best ex-girlfriend destroy his home after they break up.
Why don't we just talk about all the good stuff we had like we used to?
Say, bro, young man, it is your responsibility. I'm telling you. The first sign of crazy in any woman, like if she just get angry and bump your shit, I say the same thing to my daughter. Like the first time a dude show you who he is, like he get a little too aggressive, don't stick around to see if he really is who you already, know him to be. If a woman shows you she is a crazy motherfucker, I mean the first glimpse of this, like friend zone, I'm cool. I'm serious. Like I am absolutely serious. I don't fuck with people. The one thing my whole life that I've always tried to avoid, the one thing that I didn't want to be the black statistic. I feel like I'm a fucking hood unicorn, is to never go to jail. And I detest anybody who put me in a position that could take my motherfucking freedom away. A crazy, unstable, emotional female is one of the most dangerous people to be around. They can say anything at any moment to destroy you. So the first sign you see crazy in any woman, bro, I don't give a fuck how pretty she is. I don't give a fuck how good her stuff is. I don't give a fuck. You leave immediately. And some shit I take off women. A lot of shit I take off women. But crazy, no, I ain't. No, no, it's too unstable for me to judge. Like today you could be cool, tomorrow you could be on some other shit. Like you taking your medicine, you going to see a therapist. I mean, I'm willing to work with you if you're doing all that, but not likely. I'm just being honest.
She burned his birth certificate, social security card, and suit.
That's just petty. That's just petty, bro.
Broken glass everywhere. She broke every window she could.
I'm like, why he just call? Why ain't calling the
He
police?
called the police 6 times begging for help.
Damn.
Not one time did he lay a hand on her as she destroyed his home in front of his eyes.
And that's another thing about this world. If a woman call the police on some help me, them bitches there immediately. He called the police 6 times begging for help. 6 times. 6 times. Let's see this shit. Not one time did he lay a hand on her as she destroyed his home in front of his eyes. So it's him recording this. Bro, you know why I'm so against crazy? Because I've been around crazy women. And like I was this close for losing my life forever. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a relationship, just real talk. Like I'm 100% honest with you with some of my past. A relationship with a married woman. That's why when I tell people the most possessive, jealous people on the planet is women who already motherfucking married. Do you hear me? Like how you possessive of a person and you got a whole husband at home. I was that kind of nigga, right? So me and this chick, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I get into it deeper later on, but me and this chick got to a conflict. Like the only time I say this, the only time I ever hit a woman, I slapped her, slapped another man's wife. She called the police on me, right? I mean, this is proven. I'm not lying. Niggas who know me know I'm not lying. So she called the police on me, right? Me and her been fucking like a long time. I'm talking about like I fell in love with the married chick. I feel like this the only woman I ever loved. That's how fucking serious it was. Say, bro, she called the police on me after I slapped her. Cause, you know what I'm saying? It happened. The only time I ever hit a woman, I slapped her once. And it was out of pure pettiness. In my mind, like, that's the only way I'm gonna stop fucking with this married woman. I gotta do something so extreme to push her away. And I always told her, bro, if I hit you or you let me hit you and you stay with me, I'm gonna leave you because I don't want you to turn me into some kind of abuser. And then me and this chick ain't never argument. It was just this one argument we had. So I slapped her and she called the police, right? And she told the police that I tried to I wanted, me and her were friends, and she felt sorry for me because I was a single father, and uh, I wanted something more than friendship. And when she turned me down, I slapped her. Like, damn, that bitch went to the police. I mean, everybody knowing what's going on. The neighbors, the people at work, we ain't hiding this shit. And you gonna say that I tried to attack you. Even though what I did was wrong, trust me, it wasn't that situation. It was way more petty than that. When I tell you about the argument started, I tell you, fuck it, the argument started. We at the casino, we all work together. And I'm having a discussion with her and another female co-worker, right? We like, okay, this, that. So she on one side of the fence and the chick on the other side of the fence. And I agree with the chick, like, yeah, she right. Man, we got to our house and she on some, I can't believe you agree with that bitch in front of me, man. Who you think you is? I'm serious. I'm like, man, you fucking serious? And when I tell you this one of the baddest bitches you will ever fucking meet in your life, my track record, y'all niggas think I'm lying. Like, I wish I called some of my neighbors up and they watching these videos, they comment section, see what kind of chicks I used to pull. Listen, bro, one of the baddest chicks you ever meet. But I ain't starting. I was in love with this bad chick, right? Well, that's how petty the argument was, right? Like, I agree with this chick and you this mad. So I'm like, listen, okay, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? We have my mother house, right? I'm like, and then my mama got company from out of town. So I'm like, damn. She arguing, fussing at me. I'm just taking the shit. Taking it. I'm like, we cool. Whatever it is, just don't take that shit out this room because, you know, mama got guests. I ain't trying to embarrass her with this petty shit you talking, right? She opened it, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew what this was gonna cause, and I knew this had to happen. She said, man, ever slap me, I'm gonna leave him immediately. And I said, if I ever slap you, you stay. I'm gonna leave you my damn self. So I slapped her, and that was it. But the point is, she went to the police and said that the reason why I slapped her is not because we were in a relationship having an argument, but because I wanted a relationship with her. She refused me, and then I got upset. Man, I took that as, then I had to go to, like, you know what I'm saying, anger management. I chose the free because, you know, who I am. That bitch was 13 courses, but it was like religious. And like everything motherfucker was telling me, I felt like he was talking to me because I'm fucking cavorting around with a married woman. This is a punishment I deserve. That's why I always said, man, my first marriage was gonna be, it was gonna be a failure because I deserved what I got from the shit that I used to pull, cavorting them around with married women. Like, ironically, me going through this situation, I know I'm telling this long ass story. Me going through this situation led to us fucking never fucking with each other no more. Cause the more I went to these anger management classes, the more these preachers up there shit like they talking about, you know, how women can lead you down the path of destruction. You know, shit like that. I'm like, damn, every time I come there, like, they talking about the shit that I'm doing. Like fucking around with this married woman, getting all deep with her, emotional. But then I was like, man, I deserve it. I did slap her. I am fucking married, fucking with a married woman. I deserve to be punished. I accept it. I ain't want to go to jail. Then I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, bro, she could have did a lot worse. She could have said, I raped her. Like this, literally in my mind, I'm like grateful that she only lied a little bit. Like real talk. I'm like, man, bro, I'm just gonna set my punishment, take it. You know what I'm saying? I did slap her. I ain't no abuser. I've never hit a woman before. I was fucking with a married woman. I deserve punishment. I don't want to go to hell for it. I don't want to go to jail either. But if I gotta go to anger management class and shit like that, man, I'm like, God, thank you, Jesus. She ain't go down there and say, a nigga tried to grape her ass. Like that could have been way worse. So that was just, you know, a story time with King Dad about the shit that I experienced about crazy women. Like crazy. But tear my house up because you mad about some petty ass shit. And you mad. Oh, I ain't no bitch ass nigga.
Laid his home in front of his eyes. She broke his monitor, computer, keyboard, and a mattress. As she smashed the shower, she laughed and said, "Oh, that was so pretty," taunting him. She put a total of 71 holes and dents into the wall. Ripped wallpaper and more broken glass. Even more broken windows and glass. This is where she broke in at after being bonded out of jail. Those are her orange jail shoes. My brother and our mom were out getting an emergency order of protection. After breaking in, she did even more damage to the house. Broken TVs, and she flipped the table. Destroyed the cabinets and the oven. She then flooded the basement. When they got back, there was 3 inches of water. To top it off, she smashed his windshield. He is absolutely crushed. I created a coffin to help with damages. His birthday is the 4th, and I would love to surprise him with...
Man, you don't know how much damage that is on a house. Like, bitches do shit. Excuse me. I know I'm supposed to be more politically correct with YouTube. It's just my real, how I really feel. Bitches always want to test shit up they can't afford. Respect other people's shit. Like, you so crazy that you got bonded out of jail for probably the shit you doing, and you went back to the scene of crime to finish the shit off. But people don't believe this kind of shit happened. Like what he did to her. Like, not enough for her to get to do this kind of shit. Y'all get all in this, this head, like this fantasy shit, like this waiting to exhale, this revenge shit. Man, look, you going to jail. You going back to jail. This time you done made it worse. But she probably gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing about the society. Like, men and women do the same shit. Like, a man would have did this shit, went to jail for bullying a woman, got out, went back to bully the woman. He probably went to jail for a decade at least. You know what I'm saying? That's how the society is. Same crimes. Men and women, less time for women than men. Now, she probably gonna go to jail. All I'm saying is, they not gonna get the same time if it was on the reverse with man, because they'll be like, you stalking, you basically kidnapping, you terrorize, you damage. They gonna find all kind of shit charges to stick on that dude. Like when it comes to women, they gonna find all kind of excuses to her motivations to why she committed that act. Sympathize with her. Not that she was just a fucking crazy, possessive, jealous, stupid motherfucker. A human. But that's y'all be on with this old fake equality. So y'all cool with accepting that kind of shit. Like, oh yeah, I'd be a woman for you, or a damsel in distress if it helped get me out of trouble. I'd be all kind of. It's the patriarchy don't exist then. Treat me equal my ass. For if I was able to treat you equal, motherfucker, I wouldn't be sitting here holding the phone. I'd be whooping your ass right now. You out here damaging my shit. Like if there had been a man in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, doing that to another man, the police would have came there surprised if the man doing that was still alive. Oh man, you still living? Hey, you blessed. But women can get away with that shit. Hit that like and subscribe, become part of the kingdom. Disgusting shit.